Alright, that sounds... the test sounds like it's all good, so it looks like we're all set to go. So, for the second time this year, I'm going to be trying to do a football watch-along, because my team, the Baltimore Ravens, are in the playoffs. They made it to round two. Of course, they got there by virtue of finishing first in the AFC. And of course, the commentary for this game is being entrusted to the legendary Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. And honestly, who else would you want to have calling this game? Yeah, for those of you who are going to be joining us, hopefully you'll be able to show your support for the Ravens tonight. Well, it will be evening in a couple of hours, but you know what I mean. Yeah, for Ravens fans, we've been waiting for 2 weeks for this. Technically 3, because in the last game we rested all of our starters. So we pretty much laid back while gifting a victory to Pittsburgh to let them get a spot in the playoffs. Well, hopefully we don't rest on our laurels tonight, because today we cannot afford to. This is the games now. These are the games now that really matter. These are the ones that we have no choice but to see if the Ravens can indeed prevail and move on. But the last time I did this, as far as a Ravens playoff game, was 4 years ago, and that one did not go very well. That one, of course, was when the Ravens got owned by the Tennessee Titans, which was also in the divisional round, and also the last time that the Baltimore Ravens were ranked number 1 going into the playoffs. So, hoping that history does not repeat itself, that would be nice. But we'll see how it all unfolds, and I hope that all of you who are going to be watching the game enjoy things today. We gotta hope that our Ravens can prevail. We're just chilling back and getting ourselves ready. Of course, for those of you who are wondering about the camera I've got in the corner, I decided I needed to add a little more to the proceedings because it didn't look all that great before. So, what I'm doing is I have my original Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy XIV, EDSS, is dressed in Raven's purple. This is the best I can do. They don't have sports jerseys in Final Fantasy XIV. So this is basically as close as I can get. But I'm all set to go. We'll cheer if we have to whenever the Ravens get a first down, score a touchdown, and if they do indeed score, and hopefully win, then we got the glow sticks going, because this game does provide glow sticks as well. So these ones just happen to be in purple, so hopefully we will be able to use this as much as possible, because that would be amazing. But for now, we're just going to chill out and wait for kickoff to get underway. And just checking to make sure on my laptop that it all looks good on that end. Of course, my laptop is ancient. But yeah, we'll give it an opportunity to do its thing and hope that all works out. So yeah, less than 10 minutes to kick off now. And I hope that wherever you are, that you're going to be enjoying the game. I'm probably going to sound incredibly deadpan, and especially as we prepare for kickoff, but suffice it to say, I'm incredibly nervous, and who wouldn't be in this situation? Like I said, 4 years have passed since the last time I did a football watch-along for a playoff game with the Ravens, and it was an epic fail, to say the least. Yeah, I just need to try and give myself the time to relax here and get ready for this. Yeah, I've got my one screen showing the game. I've got my one screen showing my camera of Edie. Hopefully, going to be doing a lot of cheering. And hopefully, we will do a lot of cheering here today. It would be awesome to see. As they continue to show off the pre-game festivities. They had earlier the marching Ravens doing their thing, making their way into the stadium. They had an interview with Ray Lewis as he was going through the tunnel, doing a little mini version of the squirrel dance. I mean, who wouldn't want to try and do the squirrel dance right now if you're a Ravens fan? Of course, I don't have a proper functioning web camera, so I can't show that to you myself. So yeah, they're doing the sideline commentary, they're also officially introducing the Ravens starters in the background. So I don't know how much of a delay my seeing of this game is going to be in comparison to what it actually is live. So hopefully I'm not too far out. Yeah, what really shocks me is the fact that the odds makers in Vegas have put Baltimore as a 9.5 favorite. Especially after what Houston did to Cleveland last week, I wouldn't even be that generous. Like, I think we're certainly grateful that we're being considered so highly to be given a 9.5 odds, but that is really going a little too far, especially when you consider how dominant the Texans were last week against the Browns, and given that we're still trying to get Lamar to be a proper playoff quarterback, and hoping that the team can perform accordingly. Yeah, I just want us to do well. I just want us to be successful. And I hope that if we're getting blown out by the time halftime comes around, then I know that I'm jinxing us, because I really don't want a repeat of 4 years ago with the Titans. I would hate to feel like I'm a jinx. Yeah, because you never want to curse the people that you're trying to throw your support behind. Yeah, 3 weeks away is the Super Bowl. Whether or not the Ravens will actually be there, we won't know until, first off, the end of today, and then to tomorrow. So we're just waiting for everyone to come out of commercial break. And I guess they're also starting to show us precursors to Super Bowl ads. Because the ad I'm seeing right now very much looks like it would be a Super Bowl ad. Alright, back out of commercial break. The following is a special presentation of the National Football League. As we look at a unusually snowy Baltimore, Maryland. But yeah, the way that January has started off for everyone, we have been getting cold weather conditions, so yeah, we're definitely getting that in spades. Oh, national anthem. Well, I applaud this singer for being so brave for trying to sing while the wind is so strong that it's blowing her own hair into her own face. As Lamar huddles with his teammates for, probably doing some final prayers, final hopes before kickoff officially begins. As we're kind of getting a style of intro similar to that of Watchmen. But yeah, I actually don't know who the cowboy is. I'm not familiar enough with country music. And of course, the guy that's associated with ABC's NFL coverage is, of course, Hank Williams Jr. Of course, are you ready for some football? It looks like they've thrown in maybe a little Snoop Dogg in here, too. Yeah, Snoop Dogg Monday Night Football rap. That would be cool. We're just mashing up music like crazy to get everyone ready for NFL Playoffs 2023-24 Round 2. Look at them go with that music. Alright, so now that our interlude has been completed, we are just about ready to go. As they introduce the head coaches, of course, D'Amico Ryans has done an incredible job with Houston turning them around so fast, but of course, on the other side, our boy, the man who's been there now for over 15 years, John Harbaugh. And hopefully he'll be able to stick around until he at the very least gets another Super Bowl ring, or we can get him to 200 career wins. That would be an amazing feat for John. And I was actually telling people that if it happened to work out, maybe if Jim Harbaugh doesn't get hired by an NFL team, maybe they bring him into Baltimore and have him be one of the coordinators for his brother John. I think that would be pretty cool. It would never happen, but that would be pretty cool. So, it looks like Houston is receiving to start the game. As their quarterback CJ Stroud limbers up, and Justin Tucker prepares to kick this ball for a touchback. Of course, that hasn't happened yet. The kickoff has not officially happened, but the way kickoffs go these days, it's like touchbacks are a mere formality. Yeah, we know that Houston's going to start 1st and 10 at their own 25. The wind may be giving Justin Tucker a problem. I imagine a lot of kicking is going to be a problem because of the wind today. And Justin Tucker lays into it, and here we go. Into the end zone for the mandatory touchback, as CJ Stroud leads the Houston Texans onto the field to start the game. And we know how this guy's already shown how dangerous it is that he is, and he's just in his rookie year. So you can be sure that there is going to be a lot of stuff that the Ravens need to watch out for. Kickoff at temperature 27 Fahrenheit, feels like 13 Fahrenheit with wind. Ravens fans are going to try and encourage their team as best they can, but even Ravens are not accustomed to playing in weather this cold. So it's a start with a handoff, and they get stopped at the line of scrimmage. Devin Singletary gets stopped by Jadeveon Clowney. Yeah, great start to the game for the Ravens. Let's see how long they can keep this going. Not many Pro Bowlers on the offensive side for Houston, but they know how to get the job done. So now from 2nd and 10 after basically gaining a few inches. Stroud drops back to throw, and it's incomplete. It looks like Nico Collins was the intended receiver for Houston. He's been their bust, but he gets stopped by Ronald Darby. Yeah, Darby gets the hand in and knocks the ball away. Because, the way pass interference calls go these days, those types of things are so tough to deal with. So now on 3rd down. Stroud back from shotgun. He's under pressure and he's going to run. And Stroud slides in and he's tackled at the 31. And so it will be a 3-and-out to start for Houston. Yeah, there we go. A good start for the Ravens defense. Yeah, you can see they were picking up the blitz there, and Patrick Queen was trying to make a move, but he picked wrong, and unfortunately he couldn't get Stroud right down the middle. But the Ravens did what they needed to do. As Devin Duvernay, who's back for the first time since injury, will now take the punt return. Kick is away, almost gets blocked. Duvernay does have space, takes it from his 15, and he runs into 2 defenders, and he's stopped at the 29. And so now the Ravens take the field, and here comes Lamar Jackson. Will 2 weeks of rust slow him down, or will the Ravens be able to make some good plays and move things down the field? And of course, I also say that about the other main Ravens players who also sat out the last regular season game. So with 13:31 to go in the first quarter, starting from their own 25. And it's a handoff. That's Jackson taking it himself, and he gets about 5 yards. Yeah, he was feigning a handoff to one of the players in the back, but no, it was to himself. So I think that was Edwards. Couldn't really tell from the camera. Yeah, there are a couple of Pro Bowlers on this Ravens offense, as well there should be. But such an achievement doesn't mean anything if you can't get it done when it matters the most. So it was a 4-yard gain, so this is from 2nd and 6 on the 29. Jackson, empty backfield, under pressure, throws, caught for first down! Caught for first down to Zay Flowers! So a good start. Yeah, you can see they were trying to catch Lamar from the right, but he wasn't fooled, and he finds his new favorite receiver, Zay Flowers, just past the first down marker. So the Ravens now from first down to throw on 37. And he dumps it off to Justice Hill, who gains about a yard. As they pan over to D'Amico Ryans, the first-year head coach. And if he can keep coaching the way he's been doing, Houston's going to be good for a while. Because, yeah, we saw what they did last week, and that game against the Browns is going to be in the back of my mind all throughout this game. Oh, and the defense on Houston even has a guy whose last name starts with Houston. Crazy how that works, doesn't it? So from 2nd and 9, Lamar under pressure, scrambles to his right. He's going to take it himself, and he got to the first down marker. I think they may spot him short. Yeah, that was really close there. They may spot him just short. So he scrambled, and you had plenty of space to run. And then Justice Hill provided some blocking. So that was enough for first down. So the Ravens continue down the field. Of course, Lamar Jackson does know how to scramble. It's his MO. It's what he does best. So now from first down to throw in 47. Lamar in shotgun. And with time, throws. Caught for first down! To Odell Beckham Jr. into Texans territory. As OBJ gets himself on the board now. And so the Ravens methodically moving the ball down the field. But yeah, Beckham got wide open. That even when double coverage came, it was too late. Slides in, gets the catch, and then gets hit. And so now into Texans territory. First down from the 41. Come on, Ravens. And it's Jackson himself again. And he can't get away from the tackle, and he's going to lose 3 yards. That was number 48, Harris, on the tackle for Houston. So that slows the Ravens down. It'll officially be a loss of 2 yards. Yeah, sometimes just not a good idea to do it on your own. Because, yeah, you could see Lamar was disappointed with that outcome. He got his leg grabbed and then he lost his footing after that. So now from 2nd and 12. Lamar in shotgun. Lamar back to throw. And he gets it away, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Gus Edwards. And so now it's 3rd down. Yeah, Gus Edwards usually the primary running back, but this time trying to receive the ball, but unfortunately he was nowhere near that one. So now it'll be 3rd and 12. As they pan over to the Ravens' new offensive coordinator, Todd Monken, who's already hit it off pretty well. But how well will the Ravens do in this game under his tutelage? Lamar back to throw. It is caught, but it will not be enough for first down. So unfortunately, that one does not work out. So it will be 4th down, and the Ravens may try going for the field goal. That was Rashad Bateman, number 7, who made the catch there. Yeah, he gets hit by Anderson, number 51, the highly touted first rounder that Houston got this year, the one that they traded for from Arizona. So up to Justin Tucker now to try and kick his first points of the game. This is a 53-yarder from the right hash mark. And from 53 yards, the kick is good. So the Ravens score first. And the Ravens have a 3-0 lead with 8:36 to go in the first quarter. Good start for the Ravens. No touchdown obtained, but a field goal works all the same. And so we are off and running. So yeah, show off my support and wave the purple as best I can. Yeah, let's see if we can keep that going and add a touchdown or 2 while we're at it. And as you can see, of course, I've got the Final Fantasy XIV Free Company theater all decked out in Ravens purple as well for watching this game. Yeah, just hoping we can take the momentum and build on it. Yeah, the nerves are there. They're going to be there all game. So being Canadian, of course, we're getting to the point where we're going to be doing the annual charity events that one of the major internet and phone providers offers, that they do every year around this time for mental health. So not surprising that we're going to start seeing ads for that. They donate money based on the number of hashtags that are used on the various social media platforms and how many times a certain phone number, I believe, a specific phone number is called. So shout out to those guys. And shout out to the Ravens right now, who have the early lead. With 8:36 to go in the first quarter. Can see the Ravens cheerleaders, and yeah, no points in the first quarter. There are 5 previous playoff games. But finally, the Ravens broke that monkey. They got that one off their back. And look at all the various fans dressed in their various fancy outfits. Hopefully they won't be disappointed when it's all said and done. As the touchback occurs. And so the Texans go back out onto the field. As they now show rookie quarterback and head coach to win a playoff game since 1950. There have only been 2 before that, and one of them was John Harbaugh alongside Joe Flacco. And the other one was Mark Sanchez and Rex Ryan. Well, let's hope the Ravens do all they can to prevent another repeating of history. So let's go ahead and sit down while the Ravens defense goes to work. From the 25, Stroud back to throw. He's got plenty of time, and this one's caught by Singletary, who gets the first down. Got just enough yards to move the chains. So yeah, don't be surprised if the Texans offense just goes off in this game. When you put up 45 points like they did last week, there's going to be no shortage of points from them this time. So from first down at the 35-yard line. Yeah, Stroud trying to direct traffic as the fans are trying to get as loud as they can. It's a handoff, but it's going nowhere. It's going to be for a loss to Singletary. Justin Madubuike, the one getting the tackle there for the loss of yards. They lose a yard out of that one. Yeah, Singletary did not see the hole soon enough, and he's not able to advance forward. Oh, but CJ Stroud almost lost the snap. Yeah, that could have been even more favorable for the Ravens. So now from second 11, a quick pass. And that goes only about 2 yards to Collins. Roquan Smith leading the charge to get the tackle. And Kyle Hamilton also jawing with some of the Texans players. Yeah, don't get yourself a penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct for trash talking there, guys. Keep yourselves composed. Because, yeah, the Texans are going no huddle here on third down. Yeah, the Ravens do not look organized here, and the Texans can easily make them pay on 3rd and 8. Stroud trying to get away, and he's throwing it up, and it's caught for first down by Singletary. Caught the wobbly pass, and the Ravens give up a big move there, and the Texans are into Ravens territory. Ugh. Yeah, Stroud just got it away, and unfortunately, Patrick Queen could not get in the way of that one. So now from the Ravens 36, Stroud is back to throw, but they're going to get sent back 5 yards. Yeah, this will be a false start on the offense. So, nothing out of that one, fortunately. So after the Texans get their first big play. Yep, there's a move by Tunsil. He moves too soon. And yeah, Tunsil, one of the better known offensive linemen for a while now. It's been from team to team. And now from 1st and 15, this one's caught and tackled out of bounds by Patrick Queen was Dalton Schultz, number 86. So that gained 9 yards at 2nd and 6. And yeah, Stroud's doing what he does best right now. So now from 2nd and 6, from the Ravens 32. Stroud with the empty backfield, just throws it away. Yeah, shouldn't that be intentional grounding because he just simply got rid of the ball? He really didn't make a move. Yeah, the referees are debating it. Because, yeah, he pretty much stayed right where he was. Come on, referees, throw the flag. Yep. It's intentional grounding. It's intentional grounding. I like the sound of that. So not only that a loss of yards, but also a loss of down. Yeah, he just absolutely lost his assignment there on the O-line for Houston. And Mollett just came right in. And so the Ravens get a little help there. So now it is 3rd down, but it's a loss of yards. I believe that was a 10-yard penalty. Yeah, it's a 10-yard penalty, so it's 3rd and 16. As they pan over to a guy wearing an Ed Reed jersey, they got members of the Ravens crowd wearing Suggs jerseys. Trying to keep Houston from not only advancing the ball further, but also keeping them out of field goal range. Oh, is that another 5 yards? I believe it is. This one on Fant. And so now it's 3rd and 21. Well, the Ravens fans doing their part. That's the 2nd false start penalty against Houston. Yep, right there. Yeah, it was actually 69, not 77. They were panned over to 77, but it was 69 Mason who had the false start. So now 3rd and 21. They gotta make the most of it here. Stroud back to throw on shotgun. He's under pressure. He scrambles. He gets the ball away. It's overthrown. And so the Texans will be forced to punt, but this will be putting the Ravens deep in their own zone unless it goes for a touchback. Clowney was making the charge, and Madubuike almost had the sack there, but Stroud got it away. So a few penalties after the Texans got their first big play of the game helped the Ravens out. And it's a fair catch by Devin Duvernay at about the 12. So the Ravens will take over. They needed a defensive stop and they got one. Ravens players certainly look happy right now, but of course there's still a lot of game left. 5:02 left in the first quarter to be precise. Yeah, we can keep it going here. Alright, so a little breather before we continue on. Alright. So yeah, just waiting on commercials to come to an end before the Ravens resume holding the ball. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't really watch much TV these days, so seeing ads like this Tide one where they're showing off the old members of the Mythbusters, not Adam and Janie, but the build team, is pretty cool. And of course, they're flashbacking to see Jim Harbaugh. And who would have ever seen this? Jim Harbaugh wearing a Ravens cap. He's in the crowd, showing support for his brother. Of course, we know what happened 11 years ago when John and Jim faced each other on the opposite sides of the field as head coaches in Super Bowl 47. So, the Ravens with 5:02 left in the first quarter, starting from their own 13. Lamar's in shotgun. And it is a handoff to Gus Edwards, who will push forward and get about 4 yards. So from 2nd and 6, it will be now from close to the 17-yard line. So as they set up, it'll be Lamar once again in shotgun. And there's Isaiah Likely moving around a bit. It is a handoff to Justice Hill, who gains about another 3 yards. He gets to the 20. Now, of course, the Ravens now need to try and get first down now. Yeah, they're going to try and do what they can to run the clock as much as they can. Yeah, maybe pull a little Bill Belichick from Super Bowl 25. Yeah, of course, Ravens are missing their 2 running backs. J.K. Dobbins, of course, who's... It's a shame that they drafted him being so highly touted, but he's been injured to all hell. I don't really see the Ravens keeping him for another year. I really don't. So it'll be from 3rd and 2, just past the 20, closer to the 21. Lamar back to throw. Under pressure, still under pressure, now scrambling to his right. There's a flag thrown, which means this will be holding. It's dropped anyway, so the penalty will be declined, and it's 3 and out. Yeah, this will be holding, so it won't matter what happens, and the penalty will be declined. And it looks like it was Simpson there, rookie O-lineman. So yeah, that penalty is declined, and it's 3 and out. Yeah, number 76, Simpson, they got him in the 3rd round this year. So the Ravens unable to do anything on their 2nd drive. So they got to punt it away. Stout gets it off. And this one goes and bounces out of bounds. But there's a flag? Is there a legal procedure if the ball doesn't get past the 50-yard line? Yeah, if he shanked it and that's considered a penalty, the Ravens are in big trouble. Oh, it's holding on defense. So wherever the ball landed and then 10 yards away. So there's the hold. Yeah, wasn't expecting that. But, yeah, I guess the Ravens catch a bit of a break after shanking the punt. Yeah, not much happening out of that one. Oh, hi, Gronk. Yeah, the Gronk doing ads for FanDuel now. Oh, and it's with John Cena. Because why not? And Gronk runs through the wall again. Just because he's Gronk. No shortage of character on that guy. So Houston will take over, but the ball will be in their own territory following the penalty. So let's see what the Ravens do next. Oh, is there another Transformers commercial coming out, or is this just for a commercial? Okay, it's for Disney, okay. Or, no, it's probably just a catch-all ad for Florida. Yeah, it's a catch-all ad for Florida, for Orlando specifically. So let's see what happens next when we get out of the break, of course. Alright, back out of ads. As the Goodyear blimp provides aerial coverage of today's game. So as we look back in on M&T Bank Stadium, the Ravens holding a 3-0 lead as Houston has the ball back with 3:22 to go in the first quarter. Getting favorable field position after the Ravens went 3 and out. Starting from their own 45. And Stroud handing it off, but going nowhere and losing yards. Singletary gets tackled by Clowney again. Yeah, there you go, Jadavian. So now from 2nd and 10. You know, so far the only yards Devin Singletary has gotten has been from passing, receiving catches. Stroud strolling to his right. He's under pressure, he throws, it's caught. No, it's dropped by Schultz. He was wide open, but he couldn't hold on. The Ravens catching a break there. Yeah, Schultz was wide open and he dropped it. Yeah, he was right there, but no dice. Yeah, that was first down automatically if he came down with that. But the Ravens catch a break and it's 3rd down. Stroud with an empty backfield. And it's a quick pass to Collins. And Collins is going to get the first down. Able to dodge the defenders and he gets over into Ravens territory at the 45. So unfortunately, that did not go well. Now, Texans are going no huddle to try and keep the Ravens off their feet, on their feet up. And they false started again trying to catch the Ravens in no huddle. Jeez, the Texans are really shooting themselves in the foot when they try and do that. Yeah, that's the second time that Houston has tried to go no huddle and they end up false starting. And yeah, they're showing the graphic. They already have more penalties just in this game, in this first quarter alone, than they had the entirety of the game against Cleveland last week. So now from 1st and 15 at midfield. Stroud in shotgun, fakes the handoff to Singletary. He's got time, throws, caught for first down to Schultz. And the Texans are like, penalties? No problem. Yeah, Schultz catches Ronald Darby off guard, and unfortunately, the Texans negate the penalty easily. So now from first down on the Ravens 29. Empty backfield for CJ Stroud and shotgun. Dumps the quick pass off to Singletary, and Singletary gets about a yard, maybe two. So we'll be 2 yards, and it's 2nd and 8. Yeah, maybe the Texans need to figure out not to go no huddle all the time. So now from 2nd and 8 at their own 20 at the Ravens 27. Stroud from shotgun. Throws it and it's not quite intercepted! Oh, Kyle Hamilton! Kept the ball away from the receiver but couldn't pull it in. Oh, that one hurts. Yeah, what do I have on to respond to this? Yeah, how do you respond to that? So now, a crucial 3rd and 8. To try and keep the Texans and try and limit them to a field goal. From shotgun, Stroud back to throw. And he just throws it away again. Oh, because there's another 5 yards against Houston. It called delay of game. Wow. Well, it hasn't bothered the Texans so far that they're getting these penalties. Yeah, the Texans keep getting these penalties in this first quarter, but so far they aren't fazed by them. As the Ravens fans try and amp up their support. From the 32 now of the Ravens. Stroud back to throw. Under pressure, scrambles to his right. He's under pressure from Pierce, throws, and it's incomplete, underthrown. And so now it's 4th down. So that will bring on the field goal unit. And with 33 seconds to go in the first quarter, the Ravens looking to make sure that this is no worse than being a tie game. Yeah, Houston's kicker has been pretty good this year so far, and he's kicking from 50 yards. And the wind is blowing to the right. And the kick is good. So we are tied with 28 seconds to go. Okay, I think we can live with that. Yeah, we should be fine, that being just holding them to a field goal, but now let's see if we can score some points ourselves. So as the offense prepares to get ready to go back out on the field, they're huddling to get everyone on the same page. As the special teams coordinator for Houston is trying to get his guys to get in a position. Yeah, don't be surprised if some trickery is involved during the course of this game on special teams. The way these teams operate, I can easily see that happening. So Duvernay ready to get the touchback to come his way. Oh no, this is playable. He's taking it from his 9. And Duvernay pushes through to the 24. So with 24 seconds left, the Ravens go back out onto the field on offense. Yeah, showing Lamar in a crab boat, huh? Likely with crab buckets from Chaos playing, but yeah. Needs to get it done when it matters the most. Or else that Lombardi trophy will just sail away forever. So from first down at their own 24. 24 seconds left in the quarter. Jackson back to throw. Under pressure, he's going to go for it. And he's got lots of daylight. Lots of daylight as he gets close to midfield. Oh, Lamar Jackson doing what he does best in the final play of the first quarter. There we go, baby. Yeah. Mr. Lamar Jackson showing you all how it's done. Yeah, you give him that wide open of a hole and he just makes it look so easy. It then just becomes a matter of where is he going to stop moving. Yeah, that was 25 yards pretty much right down the middle. And that ends the first quarter. And so it's 3-all in a game that I expected would be a pretty tough one. And a tight one, too. Yeah, that definitely deserves, that play alone definitely deserves a wave of the glow. That's what we expect to see out of Lamar Jackson, and that's all we got. So let's hope that play keeps the Ravens going. Oh, what a run that was. Oh. Yeah, it's going to be pins and needles all game long the way that this has started out, but it's what we would expect. But if the Ravens can just quell the power of the Texans offense and keep that going all game long, they'll be fine. But of course, they have to score too. You can have the best defense in the world, but if you don't score, it won't matter. Alright, back to action. And yes, we do know that ESPN now has its own football gambling website. Yeah, trying to get in on what FanDuel and DraftKings and others like that have been doing. So the second quarter is about to begin. And the Ravens have a first down close to midfield. They are at their own 47. 2 in the back with Lamar. Lamar scrambles, he's under pressure, it's a quick throw. And unfortunately, Gus Edwards does not get back to the line of scrimmage. He was tackled by number 52 for Houston. I believe his name is Greenwood. Alright, so back to sitting down. Yeah, as they replay the move that Lamar Jackson did to end the first quarter. Of course, we need to keep the ball moving forward. From 2nd and 11. Lamar back to throw, under pressure. And he gets it away, and it's caught for first down! Zay Flowers! Caught for first down! And the Ravens move the ball forward. They move the sticks again. Flowers with a great move there on number 24 on the defense for Houston. And catches the ball before stepping out of bounds. That's as good as you can do. That was Stingley for Houston, another one of their highly touted draft picks of recent years. So now from their own 42 for first down for Baltimore. From Houston's 42. Lamar in shotgun with a man in the back. I believe that's Edwards. It is. And he takes the ball and scrambles his way close to first down. He got 9 out of it. Yeah, they're saying that this was the expected matchup between wide receiver and defensive back, being Zay Flowers and Derek Stingley. So now from 2nd and 1, will the Ravens just try and sneak this? It is a handoff to Edwards, but he's going to lose yards. Yeah, no luck out of that one. So now the Ravens going no huddle on 3rd down, and Edwards does get first down and gets down to the 22. So the Ravens keeping the ball moving. Yeah, this time no huddle works, but it's in the Ravens' favor, not the Texans. And yeah, Edwards with plenty of space to get the yardage needed for first down. So mission accomplished on that front. Now from Houston's 22, empty backfield for Lamar from shotgun. Lamar back to throw, quick pass, caught by Kohler, the backup tight end, gains about 4 or 5. He was hit right as he caught the ball by Houston Carson, number 30 on the Houston defense. So now it'll be 2nd down. Yeah, we're still waiting on Mark Andrews. Unfortunately, he got taken out in the Thursday night game against Cincinnati. So it was 5 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 5 from the 18, just inside the 18. Lamar in shotgun with 2 in the back. Directing traffic, but he's not going to get this off. Oh, he did. He did. He gives it to Justice Hill, but he doesn't get past the line of scrimmage, unfortunately. So now the question is, do the Ravens try and go for it? Do they try and throw for the end zone? Is that going to be an option for them? So from 3rd and 5, Jackson back to throw. Under pressure, he's going to scramble. He'll get first down. He's passed down the 5. He's down at the 2. And the Ravens have 1st and goal. Lamar knowing exactly how to handle the situation. Sees the hole, goes for it, gets first down. Gets past the 5, lunges towards the goal line, and the ball's down at the 2. And so now 1st and goal from the 2 for Baltimore with a chance to score a touchdown. It's a handoff to Edwards, and he's not going to get past the line of scrimmage. He lost a little bit of yardage there. And it's 2nd and goal. As the Texans try and get this goal line stand going. What plan do they have for us this time? 10 plays, 73 yards, 5.5 minutes so far on this drive for Baltimore. From 2nd and goal. It's a fake. And it's caught! Touchdown Ravens! Touchdown Ravens! Nelson Aguilar! And the Ravens retake the lead! Nelson Aguilar, who they brought in this season to help out with the receiving, and he shows off why they brought him in here. And the Baltimore Ravens have the game's first touchdown. So now it'll be up to Justin Tucker to kick the extra point. And it is good. So the Baltimore Ravens have now a 10-3 lead. Nothing fancy needed. Just keep it simple, get the job done, and they did. So with 9:14 to go in the second quarter, the Ravens lead the Texans 10-3. Let's try and keep that going. So that means that the Ravens now have as many points as they did in their last game of the regular season, which they weren't trying all that hard. But now when it matters most, so far, they're off to a good start. We'll see, of course, if they can keep it going. And hello there, Mercedes-Benz, with a really over-the-top ad for it. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be really creative in order to get a convincing ad. And of course, Mercedes-Benz being the luxury car model that they are, they're certainly not lacking on that. So now what will the Ravens do on defense? Yeah, you guys rock out with that Pepsi. And back to footage from the game. As the Goodyear blimp shows us the Domino Sugar Building. As it looks out over the inner harbor of Baltimore. And so now, what will happen on this drive? 9:14 to go in the second quarter. Ravens holding a 10-3 lead. And here we go. Tucker kicks it away for the touchback. Oh, nope, this is playable. And number 82 on the Texans gets it to the 23. Yeah, the wind is in its situation, being able to push the ball back into play to allow the ball to be returned. Alright, so here we go. How does Houston respond? So Houston starts from their own 24. And Stroud hands this one off. Oh, they almost did a reverse, but Singletary pushing his way through to get about 7 or 8 yards. And there's Kyle Van Noy, who the Ravens brought in The longtime Patriot, he knows how to succeed at this level, so no doubt the Ravens players have been seeking guidance from someone like him. So from 2nd and 3 at the Texans 31. And Stroud doesn't know where to go. He dumps it off to Singletary well behind the line of scrimmage, but it's enough for first down. Oh, no, they're marking him short. They're saying he was tackled a yard short. Yeah, he rolled after he went down, so it looked like he got first down, but no. He was stopped short, and now Houston has 3rd and 1. And Singletary can't get there. Yeah, it's not where the ball is, it's where your body is. And he gets stopped short. And Houston does not look to be going for it here. Which means that's a quick 3 and out on Houston. Yeah, you knew they were going to try and run it. And there's Van Noy doing his part. Trying to give this team the defensive guidance they need. And so away it goes. And Devin Duvernay will fair catch it at the 21 of Baltimore. So with 7:21 to go in the second quarter, it's a 10-3 lead for the Ravens. So now how will they handle things on their next drive? Oh, okay. Yeah, TV is showing an M&M's ad. Apparently they have an official partnership now with the NFL. Yeah, there are so many things I don't know about the world these days. Alright. Yeah, I love how some of the local businesses also try and integrate football into their ads in various ways. Yeah, I appreciate the creativity in that regard. Alright, so now once we get back from commercial, we will see how this goes for Baltimore. Alright, back from break. And of course, it all started as they're showing the highlights with some key plays, which was led by Lamar's early run. And then he did it again. And then a quick pass to a wide open Nelson Aguilar. So let's see what he does next. So from the Ravens zone 22, leading 10-3 with 7:21 to go in the second quarter. Jackson back to throw. Under pressure and he's down. First sack of the game goes in favor of Houston for a loss of 7 yards. It would be Hinish, number 93, who makes the sack. But yeah, there was no chance of Lamar making an escape on that one. It goes as a 6-yard loss. It's 2nd and 16. So yeah, the Ravens got a lot of sacks in the regular season, but the Texans, no spring chickens themselves in that department. 46 sacks for them this season. It's a handoff, and it's not going to be a good one. Or maybe it is. Justice Hill able to break a few tackles, but he only gets back to the 20. As the sideline reporter says what she needs to say. So now 3rd and 11 for Baltimore. It was a gain of 5. Lamar directing traffic. Oh, jumped. Yeah, we got a jump. That's going back 5 yards. Yeah, when the flags blow before the ball is snapped, you know the ball is going back 5 yards. No, it's on Houston! Ravens catching a break! Oh, wow. Well, let's see if they can take advantage of that. Who flinched? Yeah, well, we know it's 25. Yeah, 25 was already moving well before the ball was ever snapped. And so far, all penalties in this game are on Houston. So now it's 3rd and 6. Oh, now it's going back 5 yards. So yeah, previous penalty, completely pointless. Yeah, even the referee can't help but smile at that. So, Houston's penalty is negated, and Baltimore now has their first penalty. Ugh. So much for that. Who moved? Oh, it was Lindenbaum? Nope, it was Moses. So now 3rd and 11 again. So after all that for nothing, Lamar back to throw from shotgun, under pressure, scrambling, and he almost breaks away from a tackle. He does break away from a tackle, and he's still going, but he's going to go down at the line of scrimmage, and that's a 3 and out. Yeah, just nothing doing there. All the scrambling in the world wasn't going to save Lamar that time. He was looking and looking. He's tried to do as much as he could, but his receivers just were not getting open. He drew it out for as long as he could, but he could not escape, and Harris ultimately brought him down. So it is a punt and a 3 and out for Baltimore. So this one will stay in bounds, and Houston can take this one back. Oh, and are they taking it back? Oh, are they taking it back? And this is going to be a touchdown for Houston! Oh, wow! Who needs a passing attack when you can just return it for a punt touchdown? A kick 6 to tie the game. Yeah, the disappointment is obvious. Breaks the tackle, and from there on, he had broad daylight. No one was going to catch him. Well, that hurts. Extra point is good, and we are tied again. Well, that was disappointing. But yeah, it looked like he had a good run going there, and once he got to midfield, that was it. He was gone. Well, Lamar, in offense, you get another opportunity to try again. Hopefully that isn't a deal breaker for the Ravens. But plays like that usually can be. Alright, so I'll have to deal with that. I do need to open up a window, though, because it's really hot in here. Yeah, we sure could use some Nully right now for the Ravens. Oh, that one hurt. So we'll see what happens when the Ravens get the ball back. They have about 4 minutes left to try and do something before halftime, so if they're able to control the ball and move it downfield, they can keep Houston off of it before half. Let's see what will happen when we come out of break. And McDonald's showing off their new spicy foods. They've been doing this for a while now to try and draw in crowds. So as the sun has gone down now in Baltimore, we are tied at 10 with 4:17 left to go in the first half. The Ravens do get the ball back after giving up a punt return for a touchdown. But now here's where the Ravens' mentality really needs to shine through. Can they overcome that setback? So, following the touchback, the Ravens will get the ball at their own 25. But yeah, that cool air is really helping out. Mims needs oxygen, apparently, or Sims, the guy who returned the ball for the touchdown for Houston. So, Lamar on 1st and 10, hands off to Edwards, and Edwards pushes for about 2. So it'll be 2nd and 8. Yeah, of course, they're showing, of course, Houston had 2 pick sixes last week against Cleveland. Reminding all of us, of course, why Houston is really dangerous this year. So now from 2nd and 8. Well, 2nd and 7, they gave him 3 yards. Jackson back to throw. With time, now scrambling, under pressure, and he has to throw it away. Yeah, he had a man draped all over him, so he had to get rid of it. Yeah, his receivers are having a hard time getting open right now. And now a crucial 3rd and 7 for the Ravens. So Jackson out shotgun from the 28. Jackson back to throw, and it threw the hands and almost picked off! It went off of one receiver's hands and almost was intercepted. And it ends up being 3 and out and gives Houston an opportunity to score before halftime. Oh boy. It went off the hands of Aguilar. Yeah, his hands weren't positioned right. And the ball went right through his hands. So this time it will be fair catch as Sims catches it at his own 26. So not much time goes off the clock, and Houston gets 3:19 to march down the field and score. Yeah, of course the teams jawing at each other. Oh yeah, tell us all about the Game of Thrones spinoff. Oh. And of course, just like in Game of Thrones, lots of people will die. And apparently Daenerys has aged rapidly. I've never watched Game of Thrones, but I do know some of the characters. Yeah, let's see what happens when we get them out of break. Can the Ravens get a defensive stop of their own? Oh, apparently in this ad, aliens have landed. Yeah, it seems like they want to take pictures of the alien? Or just have the alien stick around because he's entranced by the smartphone. Yeah, that works. Yeah, tell us about all the new TV shows that are coming in the wake of the football playoffs coming to an end soon. And of course, next is Green Bay versus San Francisco. And then tomorrow it's Tampa Bay versus Detroit and Kansas City versus Buffalo yet again. Each of the four networks gets their own game to feature this divisional round. So starting from their own 27, Houston has got the ball. Stroud is scrambling on first down. He'll throw and it's incomplete. Oh, and sitting close to front row is Stroud's family. His mother specifically is in the crowd. Yeah, I can only imagine what she's feeling being amongst all these Ravens fans, but trying to pray for success for her son, just like the Ravens fans are praying for success for their team. Yeah, she had to dress warm for a game like this. From second down, quick throw and it's caught. And this is gonna not get much yardage, only about 2 yards to number 19 for Houston. So the Ravens able to get the stop there to slow them down. And it does keep the clock going. So now a crucial 3rd and 8. As the Ravens with some fans with very elaborate outfits. Whether they work or not remains to be seen. But it is 3rd and 8. And they're gonna get a few more yards sent back on them. So yeah, false start on the offense. So it'll be 3rd and 13 now. Juice, huh? Well, that guy definitely needs juice now, and so does that guy who's deciding to brave the cold by taking off his shirt. Yeah, pan around to find the best or just the craziest fans out there, or the bravest fans. Depends on who you ask. So now from their own 24, from 3rd and 13. Yeah, they may just run this out to 2-minute warning. And they do. Alright, 2-minute warning it is then. Give themselves a little extra time to get themselves composed. Yeah, right now they're showing the Texans highlights, of course, because they got the return for the touchdown, and deservedly so. On this ad as a woman in a wheelchair carrying around her dog. Well, gotta appreciate the bravery there. And apparently this is for a travel website. Expedia, maybe, more than likely? Yep. So as we get ready for what happens next. Can the Ravens get the stop and then try and score before halftime? Let's see what happens when we come out of commercial. And someone's trying out some... I can't tell if those are flaming hot Cheetos or not. The director wants the guy to stand with, yeah, with his Cheetos dust fingers showing for all to see. Yeah, things can be weird sometimes. Alright, back from commercial following the 2-minute warning. Tell us all about what's going to happen on halftime. So with 2 minutes left to go in the first half, it's 10-all. Houston has a 3rd and 13. So from their own 24, what can Baltimore do? Stroud back to throw from shotgun. With plenty of time, throws wide open and caught by Collins at midfield for first down. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to be using this a little more. I do think that we will be using this more. Yeah, Collins was wide open. And now the Texans can get into field goal range. Or even take the lead here on a touchdown. From the Ravens 47, Stroud back to throw. Quick pass, caught for first down by Collins again at the 30. And yeah, the Houston faithful who came are on cloud 9 right now because they're about to score and take the lead before the half. Down to a minute to go. So from Baltimore's 31, it's a handoff to Singletary, who gets around and is pushed out of bounds after gaining about 3 yards. So yeah, we're expecting Houston to start calling timeouts. So officially it goes as a 2-yard gain. .142 first half point differential. Well, that's not going to be meaning much, yeah. All these stats that they show don't mean anything when the playoffs come around. And so now from 2nd and 8, Stroud back to throw. Under pressure, scrambling to his right. Throws and overthrown. So now it's 3rd down. Yeah, he had a guy, but he just threw it too high. The number 2, Woods, obviously a backup receiver, was trying to get that one. Oh, that's Robert Woods, who used to be on the Rams. Yeah, you Ravens fans need to get loud now. Yeah, they had to call timeout there. Not that it's going to bother them that much. But yeah, we'll see how it unfolds. So, hello there, Jeff. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. As they pan over to Troy and Joe, as they offer their assessments of the situation. But yeah, I don't blame you for, unfortunately, Bryce Young did not pan out as well as CJ Stroud did in his first season. But, I mean, guys like that, they do have turnaround seasons, so I expect that Carolina will be able to make something out of their situation before long. I mean, they know how to get to the Super Bowl, so they can certainly get there again. So now on a crucial 3rd and 8 from the Ravens 29, Stroud back to throw, and it's underthrown. So if they can hold the Texans to a field goal, then that's not too bad. Yeah, let's see what happens out of this. Yeah, Stroud already had a quick throw, but his defender was nowhere near ready for that. So this is a 47-yarder from the left hash for Fairbairn, the Texans kicker. And this one is wide! No good, and the Ravens will get a chance to get the ball with 32 seconds left. But whether or not they actually can decide to use the 32 seconds remains to be seen, but it was that close. Just to the right of the goalposts. And the Baltimore Ravens with one last shot before the end of half. And Fairbairn, who only missed one field goal in the entire regular season, does not pull through this time round. Yeah, if that kick was from 5 yards closer, that is good. But not this time. We'll see what happens when the Ravens take over. And oh, their over-the-top science fiction TV ad. That's all about smartphone technology or high-speed internet technology or something to that effect. It looks like the Captain Cisco lookalike is not accomplishing what he sought. Sorry, Captain Cisco. Yeah, I guess being the emissary doesn't quite help you out in this ad. Yeah, this is an unusually long commercial break for just before halftime. You figured they would have let them play it out with just 32 seconds left and then deferred the half. So yeah, kind of disappointing in that regard. So now, what can the Ravens do with 32 seconds? They will get the ball at their own 37. So yeah, this is really where we need to get the glow stick going now. 63 yards to cover in 32 seconds. They have all 3 timeouts. Lamar in shotgun as Likely shifts over. They got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Jackson back to throw, under pressure already. And he is gonna go down. Down at the 26-yard line. Cashman, number 53, on the sack. Ravens call timeout. Yeah, that was not the start the Ravens needed to try and get one last push here before the half. Yeah, that defense right now, coming down for Houston. They're doing what they need to do. So now it's 25 seconds left after a loss of 9 on the sack. It's 2nd and 19. Yeah, Cashman apparently was their tackle leader this year. So now back to throw. Jackson under the pressure again, and he's going to get sacked again! Back-to-back sacks for the Texans, and the Ravens are definitely looking out of sorts. Ugh. The Ravens are definitely looking out of sorts right now. Yeah, the guy on the right completely unchecked. But it was the defender from the left, Harris, number 48, who got it done. And now the Ravens have 3rd and a mile to go. So yeah, Lamar has no choice but to go long here. He has to bomb this. 3rd and 32. Yeah, there's no way the Ravens can go for it on 4th down, because they would give the Texans a chance to kick the field goal, and they're not even going to bother here trying to get an opportunity to try and score here. They're just going to let the clock run. But Houston is going to start calling timeouts because they want the ball back. That was a total squash. That was nothing short of a squash on that. This is why I said that the 9.5 point line that Vegas was giving Baltimore was very generous. And it's not hard to see why. Because their defense right now is really going full throttle. And of course, with the Ravens having the fresh memory of a kick 6 taken. And this one's going to roll. And it's going to roll, and it's going to be stopped at the... it's basically dead right there with 5 seconds to go. So yeah, it looks like Houston will just take a knee here. So it was effectively a squib. And Lamar can't wait to get back to the locker room after that disappointing finish to the half. Yeah, Ravens can't get to the locker room fast enough. As Houston does take a knee, and we're at the half. So, it is 10-all between Houston and Baltimore. Alright, I'm going to make a quick run to the washroom, and then I'll be right back. Meanwhile, I should, at the very least, try and rally the troops to some extent. Alright, be right back. So as they start showing the first half highlights. But yeah, there was a lot going on. And unfortunately, the Ravens are being derailed right now by this kick six. That has really set them back. And yeah, that 1-3 right now could very easily be 1-4. And right now, yeah, passing yards, no contest here. It is CJ Stroud by a significant margin, as Lamar has as many rushing yards as he has passing yards. If nothing else, Baltimore does start off the second half with the ball. But you know they would have wanted to really get the train moving before the half came along. So this is where they really need to start showing that they do have what it takes, because if not, then this could be going on for years to come. Yeah, really hoping for something good out of this tonight. As they now take us over to Santa Clara, where the Packers will play the 49ers in a couple of hours. As Jordan Love is ready to do what he's got to do. And of course, he pulled off the upset over Dallas a week ago. So there's nothing stopping him from doing that again against San Francisco. Yeah, let's see what these guys can do here. Yeah, once this game is over, basically I'll have no clue what's happening. If the Ravens do go on to win, then obviously then we'll be in the situation where we're going to be on pins and needles waiting to see if it's Kansas City or Buffalo the Ravens would have to play in the championship game. And of course, if it's Houston that wins, they get another road playoff game, and they would be going to either Kansas City or Buffalo. Yeah, tell us all those statistics that have no bearing on the grand scheme of things. Oh, hi there, Jim. Yeah, can Jim provide enough moral support for John's team the way that John did for Jim's team a few weeks ago in the NCAA championship game? Yeah, we're all going to be hoping on that one. All right. And yeah, you go with that fancy over-the-top Old Spice ad. You know, show us all how you do that fancy dance while dressed up as the various Old Spice deodorants. Alright. Yeah, and of course, NFL Countdown is tomorrow at noon Eastern on ESPN. Yeah, let's just hope that my contributions to showing support for the Ravens can be able to help lead us to success. That would be nice. Oh yeah, and there's Adam Schefter, who thought that Jason Kelce was retiring, but no, he's not retiring yet. Adam Schefter, yeah, he's gained a reputation for really screwing up a lot of his insider information. It amazes me that he's still considered as reliable as he is, even though he's made numerous errors. Yeah, that's just something you can't do when you're supposed to be the insider for your network. And yeah, Bill Belichick's now the front runner to be the new head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, I think a lot of people initially would have thought that he would have been going over to LA or something. Mike McCarthy not expected to be extended beyond his 5-year contract. Meanwhile, after Nick Sirianni and the Eagles collapsed. Yeah, there's no way they could get rid of Nick Sirianni after making it to the Super Bowl the year prior. That would be too knee-jerk. That's something that you just can't do in a situation like that, even though they had that situation, because the Ravens know how that feels. They have had quite a few late season collapses, largely due to injury. And because of that, it's not been much help to them, but of course, John Harbaugh has gained enough goodwill and has gained enough respect within the Ravens to be able to be coaching here for as long as he has. And if you got rid of John Harbaugh, who would you replace him with? Because he will be leaving us someday. The question is, where would he be going? These are the questions that we ask ourselves. Yeah, so many questions that we ask ourselves in situations like these. Because you want to see your guy. Also, I did not mean to do that. I'm trying to look around elsewhere to see what else is going on. Yeah, I did not mean for the audio to go off on that. Yeah, let's try and keep the cheer going throughout halftime, because we got to get back down to business once the second half gets underway. Yeah, we're really hoping that the Ravens can pull this off once the third quarter starts. Oh, that's a nice response. Thank you. Yeah, that was really cool. That was a really cool segment that I got the other day by showing off some videos, some content from Final Fantasy XIV last night. That was just some really good responses from the people who were watching me last night. So yeah, let me respond back to them. Make sure to take off all caps before I do. Yeah, let's see if we can't get it done here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how everyone reacts as we get closer to the climax of Final Fantasy XIV's story. Of course, my boy Edie here, dressed in Ravens purple, trying to cheer on the Ravens best he possibly can. Yeah, I'm happy it all turned out in the end for everyone. Oh, make sure I'm not double touching keys. And reply to the comment. Yeah, there was a really wonderful climax to that series of quests last night. I'm happy I could be able to show that off for everyone. But of course, there's still more to show off, so we really got to be able to do what we can to show support for everyone. Are we back to... No, we're not back from the half yet. Yeah, still waiting. Still a couple more minutes. Yeah, come on back, game, and let's see what you got. And of course, remind us that this is an NFL broadcast, as they show us all sorts of various running backs throughout the years. Alright. Coming out of half. Yeah, the Ravens got their touchdown, but Houston got one of their own. And if that's the play that ultimately sends Houston on to the AFC Championship game, that one's really going to hurt. Back over to the broadcast booth with Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. Yeah, give us your thoughts on what's been going on, boys. Yeah, come on there, Joe. Tell us what you got. Yeah, hopefully the halftime talk will give the Ravens what they need, as this ball is playable as Duvernay takes it from the 9. And Duvernay passed the 30 to the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 45. So a great kickoff. Yeah, not often we're going to be seeing touchbacks going that direction, but hopefully that gives the Ravens what they need. Alright, let's have a seat again. 12-9 when tied at halftime, including the playoffs. Yeah, all the fancy various statistics. So the Ravens, after a good return on the kickoff, start from their own 45. Whether they do anything, though, remains to be seen. Because they got stifled pretty good last time. Quick pass to start with Nelson Aguilar lunging for 8 yards. So just like that, the Ravens are into Texans territory. It would be marked as 9 yards. Yeah, I've been noticing these yellow various numbers that are now being posted on sidelines now. What are they supposed to mean? I wish I knew. Maybe there's someone who's more inclined to know what those things are. So, Lamar out of shotgun trying to direct traffic, but he may have to take a timeout. No, he just gets the snap off. And this is a first down to Isaiah Likely, who gets his first catch and stiff arms the man past the 30-yard line. Well, there you go. Just like that, and Harris is down after that. Definitely got the wind knocked out of him there. Yeah, he got double teamed. But it was number 25 on the Houston defense, King, who really felt the effects of that stiff arm as Isaiah Likely finally gets into the action. Oh, the Ravens needed that, but now they have to keep it going. So after Harris gets back on his feet. Yeah, he ran into the O-line, and I guess that was a little too much for him, so he'll have to regroup. Yeah, doesn't look like he was injured much, just got the wind knocked out of him. So now the Ravens, as the clock resumes ticking down, trying to get something going. It's first down from Houston's 27. Traffic being directed. And Jackson gonna try and run it himself, but this is gonna be a bad idea. He does get about 3 yards. As they go over to the sideline reporter to get her 2 cents. Yeah, come on, the Ravens. Let's do this. So now 2nd and 7, just inside the 25-yard line. Jackson back to throw. That was tipped, but caught for first down! Wow, what a catch there by Rashad Bateman! It looked like one of the defenders got a hand on it, but it got to Bateman and he's got first down! Yeah, it looked like number 5 on the defense for Houston got his hand on it. Yeah, he did, but not enough. But yeah, that was interception territory right there if he was able to get his hands properly around that ball. And so now it's first down and at the 15. Jackson back to throw. Caught! Touchdown! No! Dropped! I thought it was a touchdown, but no. Petra almost got the interception there too. Yeah, Lamar, you're going to have to be careful, man. Petra almost picked you off twice. Yeah, he had it right in his hands. Likely was trying to catch it and looked like for a moment he had it. But yeah, Petra could not close the deal. Is that a lucky break for the Ravens? We're about to find out. From 2nd down, Jackson will run. He's got first down. He's got a touchdown! Of course it will be Lamar Jackson to get the Ravens out of this funk. Of course it will be Lamar Jackson to get the Ravens out of the funk. And the Ravens are back in front. There we go. That's what we needed to see. Get that ball moving, Lamar. So after 2 near interceptions, the Ravens do get the lucky breaks they need, get the touchdown, kick the extra point, and it's 17-10 Baltimore. Oh, wow. Yeah, as close can be. But Lamar sees us through and gets the first points to the second half. That's exactly what we were looking for. And not a moment too soon. Oh, what a sigh of relief that is. Yeah, come on, Ravens. Keep it going. You got it done on offense to start the second half. Now you need to get it done on defense too. Oh, and hello there, scary looking raccoon. Yeah, it's not exactly RJ from Over the Hedge, but he's definitely talking about how food gets wasted and how food can definitely end up in the hands of animals who really want that. Yeah, of course, I remember the little piece that Bruce Willis, of course, he voiced RJ in Over the Hedge, that he does when describing humans when it comes to food as a whole. But yeah, now that we've got what we needed, let's see if we can keep it going. Back to Baltimore. As we look over the inner harbor at the Royal Sonesta. And going over that, we see M&T Bank Stadium. So, with 12:04 to go in the third quarter, the Ravens have retaken the lead at 17-10. So, Justin Tucker up to kick the ball in the end zone for a touchback. And he does. So Houston will start from their own 25. As they show what happened when Lamar got Baltimore back in front. Yeah, Gus Edwards provided the block, and that was enough for Jackson to score. That could not have come at a better time. Yeah, Todd Monken, what will you scheme up next? So far 157 total yards for Lamar Jackson. So now on first down, CJ Stroud back to throw under pressure. Does get it away. And Singletary lost his footing. Was almost able to get the first down, but he does gain about 6 yards. So yeah, Singletary probably could have broken for first down, but he lost his footing. And Stroud maintaining a lot of composure right now under all this pressure. He's the reason why Houston is here. And he'll continue to be that way if they win this game. From 2nd and 3. It's a handoff, but it's going to be for a loss. They try to go to Singletary again, but nothing doing as Roquan Smith steps in. Yeah. Tackles for loss are always helpful. He was right there to meet Singletary when he showed his face. Sweeps the leg and takes him out. So it's considered no gain, so it's 3rd and 6. Stroud back to throw from shotgun. Scrambling to his right, under pressure, and this is caught for first down to Kincaid. Or, no, to Schultz. Yeah, I'm mixing up Dalton Schultz with Dalton Kincaid, who's on Buffalo. Yeah, Kincaid got the separation, gets the first down. Yeah, Darby, once again, he's trying out there, but not having much luck. So now a new set of downs for Houston, first down from their own 36. And it's over to Singletary. He runs up the middle and gets about a yard. Yeah, so far they've quelled the running game so far on Houston. But it's the aerial assault that they really need to be wary of. So the Ravens fans once again trying to rally the troops here. Stroud directing traffic from 2nd and 9. Drops back to throw, under pressure, scrambles to his right, throws a high one, and it's going to be nowhere close. But they're going to get a first down because there's holding. And it's on Jadeveon Clowney. Yeah, that is so on Baltimore. But I mean, there was no way that the reception could have been made anyway. Not that it would matter, but it's an automatic first down on holding. Oh, it was against Stevens, not Clowney. They panned over to Clowney. Yeah, Stevens was trying to keep Woods close. I mean, I really don't know about that one. I'm really not sure about that call, but in any event, 5 yards and an automatic first down to Houston. Now from their own 42. Stroud running to his right. And he's got all day. He can run this if he wants to, and he'll step out of bounds after gaining about 4. Yeah, the first time we've seen CJ Stroud have to scramble in this game. But yeah, there were definitely some options there for Stroud as they show off where the receivers were. So it was a 3-yard gain, so it's now 2nd and 7 from their own 45. It's a handoff to Singletary, who pushes his way through and gets first down, and he's still going. He's breaking tackles, and he's down at the Ravens' 38. And Devin Singletary finally breaks through on the run. You had to wonder when this was going to happen, and it finally did. Breaks through one tackle, breaks through another tackle, and breaks a third to get first down. Yeah, if they didn't stop him there, he was gone and this game was tied. So now from Baltimore's 39, it's a handoff and it's going to be a... Oh, wow, what a flea flicker this is! And, yeah, for all the trickery they tried to do, it didn't amount to anything. Yeah, it was an end around, then a reverse, then they tried to throw it, but it didn't work. Yeah, it seems like all of Houston's trickery has not been going according to plan. They tried to go no huddle a couple of times already and got called for false starts both times. Yeah, it's like, what even? And yeah, at that point, Houston was getting nothing and they've lost 5 yards on that play. A debacle to say the least. But the way they've been going... They just get it off as Stroud throws and knocked down, incomplete. It was intended for Collins, but Marcus Williams on the stop, number 32. Trying to keep the Texans out of the end zone, trying to hold them to a field goal. So now a crucial 3rd and 15 for Houston. So the Ravens fans trying to rally the troops. This is from Houston's own, the Baltimore 44. Stroud from shotgun, back to throw. Scrambling to his right, dumps it off to Schultz. And Schultz will get tripped up after gaining about 2 yards. And seems like Patrick Queen on the defense for the Ravens wants a flag thrown for something. But it's 4th down, and so is Houston going to go for it here? Are they going to try and go for the field goal? Because, yeah, Stroud's coming off. So, yeah, they are punting. And it's away. And this one is going to be pinned deep. And the Ravens will have to start from their own 7. But if they can manage the clock well, they should be fine. As long as they're keeping Houston from scoring, that's what matters. And I think my window's been open long enough. All right. Jason Kelsey doing a Canadian ad? All right. Yeah, he's not retired, contrary to what Adam Schefter says. But apparently he's doing Canadian ads now. And apparently this Canadian ad has people going to play baseball in the winter. And parasailing. Yeah, this is an ad for Subaru. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, let's see if the Ravens, let's try and cheer them a little more here. See if we can get them to get a few more points on the board. And apparently in this ad, a young lady is having a hard time trying to choose between 2 chairs, so they basically split her into 2, and they're like, yeah, let's get both of them. And use them in various different ways. And see how both chairs turn out. It was an IKEA ad, apparently. Alright, IKEA ad it is. Alright. Let's get ready for the Ravens getting the ball back, but deep in their own zone, starting from their own 7. As the Goodyear blimp provides you aerial coverage of the game here today. So with 6:26 to go in the 3rd quarter, it's the Ravens holding a 17-10 lead. So they've officially reversed the score from the Steelers game a couple of weeks ago. But now, whether or not they win, there's still lots of time in this game. Lots of things can still happen. So Lamar, in shotgun, waiting for the ball to be snapped. So Edwards gets the ball, and he is pushing close to 1st down. He gets 9. Edwards able to take advantage of the hole there to move the ball. Yeah, let's see. Do they try and go for the sneak here? Alright, let's go and have a seat and see what happens here. So from 2nd and 1, it's off to it is to Gus Edwards, and he does get 1st down past the 20. Yeah. There we go. So 1st down for the Ravens. As we get reminded about how things have not been going so well for Baltimore in the playoffs. Yeah, that one against Buffalo. Yeah, the one against Tennessee was really bad, but the one against Buffalo really hurt for me. Yeah, the last 2 games the Ravens have lost in the playoffs were both as a result of turnovers returned for touchdowns. So now Lamar scrambling to his right. He's got plenty of space and time. Still waiting. Now throws. Caught for first down to Rashad Bateman past the 40-yard line. There you go. And the Ravens are moving the ball. Yeah, show them what you can do, Lamar. Yeah, when the O-line's doing its job, this is what they can do. And plenty of time to throw it to Rashad Bateman, who got himself wide open. So now from their own 42. Lamar in shotgun, back to throw. Quick pass, caught by Zay Flowers, but he's only going to get about 5. So as the Ravens try and continue to push forward, use up as much of the clock as they can, keep the Houston offense off the field. So it will be 2nd and 5 then, from their own 47. Jackson in shotgun. Flowers moving over, and this is going to be to Justice Hill, who gets about a couple of yards. Yeah, Cashman, let go. Man's down. As they pan over to Todd Monken as he tries to direct traffic on a crucial 3rd and 3. Oh, they're marking him as gaining 3 yards, so it's 3rd and 2. So what will the Ravens do here? Ball near midfield, close to midfield. Jackson will hand it off, and Hill will not get first down. He only gained a yard. Are they going to go for it here? Because, yeah, 4th down is pretty much scary territory right now, especially since they are at midfield, because if they don't get this, then Houston does get the ball, and they will be in prime position to score. Hopefully they can try and get the hard count to go here, because that's always possible. No, they are going to go for it. And Jackson's going to take it himself, and he gets first down. And he's still going. He's past the 40. Still trying to dodge tacklers. He's down at the 35-yard line. And it's like Lamar doing what he does best. If you want it done right, do it yourself. Yeah, they were set for Edwards to try and run this. He faked them all out. He got the blocker that he needed. And then from that point forward, it's just how much more yardage could he gain. So now with 90 seconds to go in the quarter from Houston's own 35. First down. Lamar in shotgun, back to throw. Under pressure. He throws, and it's short. It was intended for Nelson Aguilar at the first down line. Harris is back in the game for Houston. Yeah, trying to get Aguilar, trying to keep his spirits up. So, now it's from 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. Lamar back to throw. It's a quick pass to Hill. And Hill, close to first down before stepping out of bounds. Do they give it to him? They do. Ravens get another first down. Ravens pressuring to score before the end of the quarter. Yeah, Hill was wide open. And just able to get past first down before stepping out of bounds. So now, it's from Houston's 24. And what's going on here? They've stopped the clock. What's the situation? Are they saying that he stepped out before? Oh yeah, they're gonna see whether or not he got his foot. Oh yeah. That is before first down. That is not a first down. Yep, they're gonna bring this back. He's 2 yards short easily. Yeah, I thought it looked like he stepped out of bounds before crossing, but yeah. He's gonna get marked short here. So it will be 3rd and 2 instead. But, I mean, referees did their job right. They got the call correct. Can't fault them for that one. So now the clock resumes. Lamar trying to direct traffic. Got an empty backfield. Lamar back to throw. Quick pass. Caught by Hill, and this time he will get first down. No doubt about it this time. And 21 on Houston got the wind knocked out of him. Yeah. Quick change in trajectory, and that was enough. Yeah, number 20 on 1 on Houston trying to make the tackle there. Took the hit pretty hard. So as they're attending to the injured Texan, the Ravens trying to talk things over, see if they're going to run another play before the quarter ends. So this is Nelson. Yeah, he gets his ass. He gets a face full of Justin Hill's ass. Well, as funny as that is, that still hurts. Yeah, definitely probably one of the funnier injuries. Yeah, Steven Nelson here for Houston, getting a face full of Justice Hill's ass. Yeah, it's not quite the WWE stink face. Yeah, Justice Hill was trying to do his best Rikishi impression. So, with 29 seconds to go in the quarter, Ravens close to the red zone, leading by 7. So the clock resumes, and it does look like the Ravens will get off possibly one more play before the end of the half. Also, I think I've realized what those cards mean. They're to indicate how many people are on the field. Yeah, I think they're going to hard count them and just let the clock run out. Yeah, there it is. There it is. They got the hard count. It worked. They got the hard count. There you go. Yeah, I was like, they're going to get the hard count, aren't they? And they did. 5 more yards in favor of Baltimore. Way to work that clock. So meanwhile, the clock will naturally run out, and the fourth quarter will begin. Well, that was something. So, 15 minutes to go, but now the question is, can the Ravens hold on for one more quarter? There's still work to be done. Whether or not they can get it done, we're about to find out. And yes, that is a creepy ad for Cheez-Its. Yeah, that is a very creepy ad for Cheez-Its. So yeah, let's see what else can happen here in the fourth quarter. Hoping for some more points for the Ravens. Because they're going to need as much of a cushion as they can get because nothing is certain right now. And hi there, Patrick Mahomes and a Head & Shoulders commercial. And hey, you found Troy Polamalu in a woman's scalp. That is nothing short of creepy. Yeah, I guess that's what they're going with, I guess. Yeah. And they're also showing off the UFO ad from before. Ah. Alright, back to the game. 15 minutes to go. And the Ravens are making their way down the field, trying to increase their lead. It's 17-10. The ball just inside the 20-yard line after they forced a hard count penalty on Houston. Yeah, they won't be able to do it this time, though. And it's a handoff to Gus Edwards for about 4 yards. Yeah, Nelson, after taking that knock off of Justice Hill, has to go to the locker room. If that's how he goes out, that's quite a weird way to go out. Yeah, so far the Ravens' ground game has been holding its own. Lamar trying to do this one himself, but now he throws and cuts! Touchdown! I say unlikely! Yes! That's what the Ravens needed! That's what the Ravens got! A 12-play, 93-yard drive that took 7 minutes! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about! Hear that cheer again! Come on, let's go! Isaiah Likely, the man who's been brought in to replace the injured Mark Andrews at tight end, and so far, he's been holding his own. The extra point is good. And early on in the fourth quarter, the Baltimore Ravens now have a 24-10 lead. These are exactly the plays we need right now. Yeah, when you can have a situation where you think the quarterback is going to run to try and get the first down yardage, which allows the wide receivers to get open, that's what Baltimore can do. When things go right, that's how it works out. But there's still plenty of time for Houston to march right back down the field and score 2 touchdowns. They can't afford to hold back now. Alright, so doing an ad for Dodge, for Ram specifically. Yeah, of course, Ram used to be the name of a model for Dodge trucks, but then they branched it off into its own separate line. And wow, that's a lot of flyers. Yeah, thanks, Walmart. And wow, that's a lot of pet dander for a Swiffer to clean up. It's crazy to think that they've had Swiffer products now for 20 years. I think they started introducing them in like 2004, something like that. Yeah, they've been around for so long now, it's crazy. Ugh. Alright, back to the game. Yeah, it's a bit too early to call this an electric play. But Isaiah Likely fights his way through the defense, gets himself open, catches the pass, touchdown Ravens. Just out of the reach of Stingley on the Texans side. Alright, so as they kick off for a touchback, let's get back to having a seat. So now what will CJ Stroud do? Yeah, like, this isn't the time to be doing the James Brown thing. But, yeah, sure, do that thing. Yeah, Ravens fans once again trying to rally the team. Trying to get the defense to do their part. Yeah, let's see what they can do. And apparently it's wing night in this ad. Courtesy of Popeyes. Yeah, Popeyes has certainly built themselves up here in Canada. So much so that they recently opened one just a few blocks away from where I live. I haven't had the chance to go and try some for myself yet. And someone in this ad is using their shirt as a pillow on a long bus ride that they softened with Downy. Ugh. Yeah, I still really need to see this game recognized game video that the NFL did in Toronto. I've still not seen that yet, and I really need to. Wow, that's one way to pull your teeth out. Yeah, I guess that was just part of this montage ad. I'm guessing this is for insurance. Or for investments, that works too. Okay. Just let us know when you're ready to come back from commercials there, ABC. Okay, they're back. Yeah, so far they've been holding the Texans offense okay, but there's still a lot of time and a lot of things can happen as Stroud scrambles and throws this first pass away on the next drive for Houston. Yeah, they're definitely, the Ravens defense really is making CJ Stroud scramble, but yeah, Collins was wide open. But by the time that Stroud threw the ball, like, he was nowhere close. He was throwing it away because he was under pressure from Washington. I hope so too there, T. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. And this pass is caught by Schultz, and he's immediately smothered by Patrick Queen after gaining about 5 yards. Yeah, T, thanks so much for dropping in and paying me a visit. If you got more friends who want to come pay me a visit in this game, like, bring them on over. I could always use the support. So now on 3rd and 5 from the 30, Texans going no huddle again and again. Is this false start again on Houston? Did they really do that 3 times now? Or no, it's an injury timeout for Patrick Queen. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all for the Ravens. Yeah, now is not the time to be having injured guys. It's like, did Houston really get a false start penalty after trying to go no huddle again? First team to win a playoff game after winning 4 or less games in each of their 3 previous seasons. Yeah, you always leave it to these statisticians to find the most obscure of stats. So, a crucial 3rd and 5 here for Houston from their own 30. Stroud back to throw. Under pressure immediately. And he's still under pressure, and he's going to throw this one away. Another 3 and out. And the Ravens will get the ball back. Yeah, great job on the blitz. Queen once again. Yeah, after having to shake off the move that he did on the previous play, this time he contributes. And Arthur Mollett, the backup corner, has been doing his part to force Stroud to run for his life. And Van Noy was in on it too. So Houston has to kick it away again. So yeah, it's kicked away. And this ball is going to bounce. And it's going to roll along the 25 to the 24 to the 23. And it's going to get stopped right at the 22. Yeah, come on, let's see what we can do now. Can we take advantage of this? We did on the opening drive. Can we do it again? And hi there, Disney. Yeah, showing us an ad with Mickey Mouse in it, even though he's now public domain through Steamboat Willie. Alright, I'm going to make a quick run to get some water, and I'll be right back. All right. Oh, crazy car ad. I'm guessing this is for insurance because, yeah, that car is not supposed to be rearing like a horse. Yeah, I didn't see the whole ad, but it looked like it was in a ditch with the car rearing like a horse. For a moment, I thought that they tried to do the lowrider thing, where they get the front of the car to bump up and down, and it turns out they overdid it. But nope. But yeah, that was an insurance ad for sure. Definitely one of the funnier ads I've seen, even though I didn't see the whole thing. Yeah, that was a good ad. I like that one, even though I didn't see the whole thing. Oh, I get what's going on. They're trying, in this jewelry ad, they're trying to be like football coaches trying to teach people how to propose for marriage. Alright. So, 13:30 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 24-10 Ravens. So after Houston went 3 and out, Baltimore will now take over from their own 22. So let's see how this goes. Lamar is in shotgun with Edwards in the backfield. And it is indeed a handoff to Edwards. And, oh no, it's Justice Hill, and he forces his way for 9 yards. Yeah, I keep expecting it's Gus Edwards, but no, they do. I do know that they have Justice Hill in there to play running back as well. Yeah, this was what's happening on the Ravens' 2 previous drives. So now from 2nd and 1 at their own 31. Lamar in shotgun. Flowers in motion. And it's a handoff again to Hill, who does get first down at the 35. But there's a flag. There's a flag, which means this is probably holding on the offense. Yeah, they're paying right over to John Harbaugh, which means it is on Baltimore. But it's not holding. It's the legal shift. Yeah, not holding, it was a legal shift. Alright. Yeah, when a flag comes in like that, you usually expect holding. But thankfully, an illegal shift is 5 yards as opposed to a 10-yard holding penalty. What's the referee doing? Yeah, not sure what was going on there. But Flowers is in motion. As Lamar gets it. And he's taking it himself, and he's got first down. He's down at the 37, and this time there is no flag. But Perryman, trying to tackle Lamar, got the wind knocked out of him. And Lamar's going to have to fix his jersey. Yeah, first down for the Ravens. Yeah, Perryman tried to help out Houston Carson, but he got smashed. Yeah, he went in head first, which is something you should never do when tackling. They're lucky that's not helmet on helmet, or else that would have been 15 yards. So yeah, Ravens kind of got away with one there. So now, let's see if the Ravens can keep the ball moving. Of course, that will happen after we come out of commercial. And apparently McDonald's has a new deal going on. Well, wait for another month and a half for the Shamrock Shake to show up, and then we'll talk. Is this an ad for earbuds? Nope, insurance ad again. Yeah, the person was taking out earbuds, so I was like, oh, earbuds? Nope. Yeah, we'll see what unfolds when things get out of break. And we're being told what's happening in tonight's news. And apparently there was a shooting going on. And a fire. We go back to the footage, the coverage, and hovering over the Chesapeake ship and over at the Phillips factory. So, with 12:20 to go in the fourth quarter, the Ravens hold a 24-10 lead. So let's see if they can keep the ball moving. Oh, sure, go for the jinxing statistic. Only current team to never win a road playoff game. Yeah, watch now Houston turns it around. Alright, it's a pitch to Gus Edwards. And he gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. And of course, they're showing whoever wins this has to play Buffalo or Kansas City. Yeah, Edwards, after kind of getting the wind knocked out of him there, gonna need to sit down. So from 2nd and 9 after getting a yard. Lamar hands off again. This is to Justice Hill, who's got first down easily as he gets to midfield. But yeah, he was full stride and he had plenty of room ahead of him. So another first down for Baltimore. So he fought his way through. Once he got past the first down marker, he fought for those extra yards to get to midfield. Yeah, the Ravens doing what they need to do right now. Maintain the ground game, keep it moving, burn as much clock as you can to keep the Texans off the field. So now 1st and 10 from just inside the 50 that's at the Houston 49. It's a handoff again to Hill. He gets about 3 yards. Yeah, Ravens right now in no hurry. It's officially marked as a 2-yard gain. Yeah, there hasn't been much in terms of passing yards from Lamar, but he's made them count so far. So now from 2nd and 8. Handoff again. And another first down from the backup running back, number 31. Well into Houston territory. Yeah, they're even bringing the backup running back. His hair is covering his name, so I don't know who this is. Yeah, that's how much of a filthy casual I am of a Ravens fan. Yeah, when your own hair covers your own name, it doesn't help. Oh, that was Dalvin Cook! Well, no wonder I didn't recognize him. Well, hey, Dalvin Cook, welcome to the game. And they're going to give it to Dalvin Cook again. So he pushes his way for a few more yards. But yeah, there you are, Dalvin Cook. We've been waiting on you to do something, now here you are. He's already getting his money's worth out of this. So after a gain of 4, it's 2nd and 6. 209 rushing yards compared to 31 for Houston. They're going to need to get this snap off. They only got a few seconds. They do, and they give it to Cook. And he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And the clock keeps ticking down, so 3rd and 7. So it seems like Baltimore is just going to keep rushing the ball and going to try and kick a field goal here. It would put them up by 3 scores. Yeah, Dalvin, you're doing your part. Good job. Yeah, 8 rushes, no passes so far. So 3rd and 7 from the 24 of Houston. Empty backfield for Lamar. Quick throw, caught by Zay Flowers. He gets first down, trying to dodge tacklers, but he just has a seat at the 12. He had nowhere to go, so just have a seat. Yeah, he's all right. But the Ravens right now, if they can get this in the end zone, this could pretty much do it. Zay Flowers was on the right spot, broke a tackle, got the first down, and he was trying to find more, but there was nowhere for him to go. But he did what he had to do. He did his part. So now on first down from Houston's 13. Flowers is in motion. The handoff is to Justice Hill. He lunges for about 7 yards. He's inside the 10. He's down to the 6. Oh, it's officially marked as a 5-yard gain. But yeah, Baltimore really using the clock well. And yeah, Houston is now desperate to try and keep the clock from not counting down as much as possible. Now they're having to burn timeouts. Yeah, they're pretty much in that way right now, are the Texans. As we go back to Troy and Joe in the booth, as they offer their respective opinions on things. Yeah, tell us your thoughts and feelings on the situation at hand, boys. So now with 6:26 to go, 2nd and 5 from inside the Houston 10. Ten wins versus teams that finished above 500, an NFL record. Well, it's going to need it now more than ever. So Hill's in the backfield. McCarty's in motion. And Lamar is going to try and scramble to get first down. And he's going to get the touchdown! And that very well could seal the deal! Lamar Jackson does it again as they embrace him in the tunnel! Wow, what a play there! And another 7-minute drive that could very well have put this game on ice! Oh wow, Lamar Jackson strikes again! As Linderbaum offers a little pirouette for him in celebration. Oh wow, what another great move from Lamar Jackson as always. The extra point is good, and the Ravens have a 31-10 lead with 6:20 to go. The Baltimore Ravens are a mere 6 minutes and 20 seconds away from going to the AFC Championship game. Wow, this has been insanity. Because yeah, after Houston scored on that kick 6 punt return, I was really worried. And especially after the Ravens really got snuffed hard at the end of the first half, it really made me think, oh, this is going to be a really tough battle for Baltimore in the second half to stand a chance of winning this game. But now they have pretty much controlled Houston all throughout the second half. Like, it blows my mind right now that Houston, after scoring 45 points in their game last week against the Cleveland Browns, which included 2 pick sixes, do not yet have an offensive touchdown. Like, that's blowing my mind right now. That is really blowing my mind that the Ravens have been able to keep Houston out of the offense as much as they have. Because, yeah, when you see teams score like that, you typically expect them to do everything they can to keep that momentum going. Hey there, Jason Kelsey. Tell us how much you love Canadian food. Yeah, tell us how much you love Canadian food. Hey there, Jason. Alright, yeah, I sound alright. Yeah, I just wanted to do an audio check real quick. Yeah, as we take a look at this play, Ronnie Stanley, whose last few years, like many Ravens, have been riddled with injuries, did his part to block for his man, and Lamar Jackson cruised to the end zone, hurdled over the cameraman, ran into the tunnel, and everyone chased after him. Stanley, Kolar, and Jackson all waving to the crowd. And so with 6:20 to go, the Ravens now are going to try and seal the deal. Yeah, and Houston has no choice but to run this back now. Sims, who got the kick six, takes it to the 30. Yeah, Houston pretty much has no choice but to go full throttle here, go no huddle, all that stuff. And so apparently the stuff that they're doing for the Pro Bowl, of course, next year, or this year is, of course, the week before the Super Bowl, once again. Yeah, let's see if we can keep this going. A lot can still happen in 6 minutes and 14 seconds. Referee's stopping things right now, but obviously you have to take care of something. Yeah, what are we doing exactly? I have the game muted, so I don't know exactly what's happening. Of course, there's a reason that I'm obviously doing that. Oh, what happened? Or are they saying that... Okay, yeah, he's down by contact. The ball came out. Okay, yeah, the ball came out after he was down by contact. They're trying to say that Baltimore got the ball back, but no, he's already down. Yeah, he's already down, and that's not even a debate. Yeah, the fact that the Ravens are even challenging this is ridiculous. Yeah, this call is going to stand here. Yeah, hopefully that's not an act of arrogance by John Harbaugh. They're showing off the guys who could be Offensive Rookie of the Year. And yeah, Detroit's young guns have definitely shown off what they can do this year. They're definitely set up for success for the immediate future. Alright, so starting from their own 29 with 6:14 left, the Texans trail by 21. Stroud under pressure, scrambling to his right. Still running, and throws it, but it's incomplete. Yeah, Collins was trying to catch it, but I think it was already out of bounds by that point. On 28 for Baltimore, kind of favoring his left arm. Yeah, I can never keep track of the backups, unfortunately. Oh, that was Darby again. Yeah. Jeez, he's gotten a lot of attention for all the wrong reasons in this game. Stroud going long, and it is overthrown. Yeah, he's got to go for broke here. He has no choice, and there's going to be a pass interference flag. No, it's holding on. It's holding on Houston. Oh wow, wasn't expecting that. Yeah, that arm is too high. Yeah, Jadeveon Clowney was trying to get in there, but that's a 10-yard penalty and sets him back further. Team playoff record, 10th penalty for Houston. Yeah, the penalties have definitely set them back, but it's not just been the penalties. So now 2nd and 20 from their own 19. Stroud in shotgun, back to throw. And it is thrown and caught at the 25. And that was Robert Woods on the reception. And the Texans have no choice but to go no huddle here. From 3rd and 14 now. Stroud back to throw. And once again, they did it to themselves again. False start offense. 3 false start penalties on no huddle. And it was Tunsil again. Unreal. Houston has just been shooting themselves in the foot in this second half. This is insane. And so now from 3rd and 19 at their own 20, Stroud with plenty of time to throw. It's caught. And the receiver, number 33, gets taken down at the 28. Brings up 4th down, and of course Houston, no choice but to go for it. No choice but to go for it on 4th and 6. So from their own 33-yard line, this is do or die now for Houston. Stroud back to throw. He gets it away. It's incomplete, and the Ravens take over. That last pass didn't have a chance, and Baltimore gets the ball back. Yeah, I do say with 5:04 to go, yeah, we have reason to be cheering right now. A crucial stop, and it's not just a 3 and out, it's a 4 and out. Schultz was nowhere near it. Mullet fortunately does not get flagged for roughing the passer. Thank goodness. Ugh. That's what the Ravens needed. It's what the Ravens got. And with 5:04 to go, this one is looking safe. Lamar is still out there. They're giving it to Mr. Dalvin Cook. He gains about 6 yards. And so after what was a very tense first half, it's been old Baltimore in the second. They made their adjustments. They did what they had to do. And even though Houston did get that kick 6 near the end of the second quarter, it's going to prove to be in vain. As Lamar Jackson has carried his team to the door of the AFC Championship game. And as they compare his stats from his previous playoff games. Yeah, no interceptions, though. He came very close on back-to-back plays before he scored his first touchdown to having an interception against him. As Dalvin Cook does gain about 1 yard. And Houston has no choice but to burn another timeout. Yeah, even if they did, given where the ball is right now, if Baltimore can get the ball close enough and Tucker can kick the field goal, that is pretty much it. So now, Houston's out of timeouts. So let's see what happens. 3rd and 5 for Baltimore. As they're now starting to look at a bunch of worried faces on the Texans bench. 3rd and 5 from the 28. Lamar pitches it over to Justice Hill. And Hill gets about 3 yards. But the clock keeps running because he stayed in bounds. Is Baltimore going to kick the field goal? Are they really going to keep the offense on the field here? They don't need to do this. Like, I get Houston has no more timeouts, but still, this is not necessary. Unless they're trying to force another hard count situation. They do get it away. It's pitched to Hill. And Hill does get first down. Yeah, they don't seem too eager to let Justin Tucker kick. But, hey, this time it worked. They got the first down again. So, 4:02 remaining. Their general manager for Houston. Well, I mean, credit where credit is due. Houston's front office has definitely accomplished what needed to be done. They're definitely well set up to succeed in the future as Dalvin Cook gets another couple of yards. Yeah, it's not going to be Houston advancing. So they pan it back over to Houston's head coach. Yeah, DeMeco Ryans, it's his first year. He's also in good shape. He'll be sticking around for a while. Yeah, the AFC just keeps getting tighter and tighter and tougher. These last few years, the AFC teams have been really good. Of course, Kansas City's been leading the way on that. So now on 2nd and 8 from just inside the 20, Lamar pitches to Dalvin Cook, and he's going to lose yards this time. He loses 3 yards. But yeah, Baltimore's in no hurry. Just run the clock. Put the timer as much out of reach as he can. As they pan over to Ravens over Steve Bisciotti. He's already experienced the Super Bowl as an owner. He'd love to get there again, and there's Ray Lewis. Just chillaxing with a bottle of water. No big deal. Yeah, hanging out with his entourage. So 3rd and 11 from Houston's 22. Hand off to Cook again. Once again, he loses yards. So it brings up 4th down, but yeah, they're not trying to make any big moves here. They're just trying to run the clock down, and it'll get us to the 2-minute warning where Baltimore can kick the field goal. And here's who awaits them next. It's either Kansas City or it's Buffalo. Yeah, that 2020 game where the Ravens offense just got absolutely snuffed out. That was really painful to watch. Probably more so than the loss against the Titans in 2019. Yeah, they're going to let the field goal unit come on and get the job done. Also, hi Gronk, how are you? Yeah, the game is well and truly out of reach now. So I think we got all the reason in the world to be waving the purple. Yeah, just kick the field goal and put this one to rest. And apparently people want to trade someone a lot of stuff for getting their hands on some cheese. Yeah, it's not exactly the Power of Cheese ads that they had a few years ago. Oh, also, here's the Tide ad featuring the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, I've seen this one quite a few times. And of course, Jason Kelce right there at the top of the pile. Also, this guy got his shirt ripped off. So yeah, since I'm not really doing anything else this evening, I'm going to be probably doing some more streaming. I think I'm gonna actually do the next game between the Packers and the 49ers too. Like, I'm feeling in a good enough a mood that I'm content to want to do that as well. So yeah, once this game is over, I'll hit cut, then reload. Yeah, the Baltimore Ravens are now 2 minutes away from going to the AFC Championship game as Justin Tucker comes on to kick the field goal. If I'm not mistaken, this is a 43-yarder. Which it is. It's from the right hash mark. The wind is blowing from left to right. And Tucker makes it. It's 34-10. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think we need a little more cheering. And now they're going to flash back to the last time the Ravens won an AFC divisional round was, of course, the Mile High Miracle, where even though the Ravens won the game, all attention that the commentators and the media could focus on was how much the Broncos' defense sucked. Yeah. Little kid earlier, fortunate to get a Lamar Jackson jersey of his own, and he's apparently chilling out with Peyton Manning. Yeah, make sure you know how to say Omaha, too. Where is Peyton Manning in all this? Oh, he's on the right. He's on the right. He's hanging out with Jim Harbaugh, who's wearing some shades. Yeah. Brotherly love has been reciprocated here tonight. John came to support Jim as Michigan won the football championship. Now Jim has supported John, and the Ravens are off to the AFC Championship game. See if we can keep this going. Tucker kicks it away. This one will be squibbed. So this ball will be taken and tackled at the 30-yard line, and the ball came out. And after all this time of there not being a single turnover all game, has the ball finally been turned over? Nope. Oh, you got us believing. You got us believing. Wow. No, that ball is... Okay, the ball is out, but Houston got it back. Somehow, I guess. You can try and try this again if you want, Baltimore. Yeah, it does look like Pierce pulled it back in, though, so... Houston does get the ball back at their own 30-yard line, 150 to play, and no timeouts. And they're going to hand it off to number 33. So as the clock ticks down, Houston pretty much have to be content with the defeats and their elimination. As Lamar shakes hands with his teammates, and John Harbaugh offering congratulations. Yeah, he didn't have to do much in terms of passing today, just 152 yards passing, but it was enough because his 100 yards of rushing got the job done. And this one's a quick pitch over to Nico Collins. They get first down. And so one more play to do, and that'll be it. As Lamar and Isaiah Likely chatting it up. Yeah, they have a lot to be talking about after this game. And so for the final play, Stroud hands it off. A gain of about a yard or two, and that'll do it. The teams come out onto the field as the Baltimore Ravens advance to the AFC Championship game. Oh, what a sigh of relief that is, but the road isn't over yet. We're not done yet. It's not over. There's still 2 more games to play. But the Baltimore Ravens have won their first playoff game in quite a while. And I think we need some celebratory music to go with that. Now, apologies if the audio sync is out of whack, but hey, we're here to cheer for our team. So let's do it. R-A-V-E-N-S Ravens! Baltimore Ravens, let's go and put the ball across the line. So fly on with talent spread wide. Go in and strike with Ravens pride. Fight, fight, fight! Ravens dark ranks take to flight. Dive in and show them your might. For Baltimore and Maryland, you will fly on to victory. Hey, Baltimore Ravens, let's go and put the ball across the line. So fly on with talent spread wide. Go in and strike with Ravens pride. Fight, fight, fight! Ravens dark wings take to flight. Dive in and show them your might. For Baltimore and Maryland, you will fly on to victory. Hey! That's what we needed to hear tonight, and deservedly so. Victory to the Baltimore Ravens as they advance to the AFC Championship game, where they will await the winner of tomorrow's game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills in the next chapter of the dramatic battle between Allen and Mahomes. So, I am going to take a quick break here and be back at the top of the hour for us to see the next challenge as the NFC's number 1 seed, the San Francisco 49ers, welcome another Cinderella team in the Green Bay Packers.